All right, so I did a video about this controller, the Brawler 64 gamepad. Just a quick preview. A while back, I purchased this off of a Kickstarter. It's a controller for the N64. Kind of has that current modern day look. I want to give props to this company on something here, so I want to talk about this just for a minute. When I initially purchased this controller, this is a replacement controller. So when I initially purchased this controller, I just plugged it in, played a quick little brief game of Mario to see how it felt and worked, and I like the feel of this controller. It feels nice, it feels really good. It just feels better than the N64 controller to me. I never played the N64 a lot when I was a kid, so hardly at all. Really didn't pick up one until I just kind of decided I wanted to start experimenting with some of these older controllers and or game consoles and stuff. So anyhow, when I bought this originally, there was a defect initially that they were unaware of. And what it was is when you would push up on this joystick, this bumper right here, if you were to hold it in and push up, you would feel it actually make contact with that. Now, I don't know if it would cause any problems with the game or not, but it was an issue, and you know, you want a product that doesn't have a defect, obviously. And so they offered a replacement kit for it. I thought it was just the bumper they were going to be sending, a new bumper, and you'd put it in. But what they actually sent was a case and a couple buttons. And then you would take it apart, move your parts over. Now, I think they gave you the option to just get a new controller if one wanted. I was like, just send me the case, it's fine, I don't need a new controller at the time. So I got the case, I watched their video, and I took mine apart. And in order to take it apart, you had to, this one's a little different, but so right here, this little thin piece of plastic above the trigger, it was easier to take apart if you just broke that, they said. Just break it off, take it apart, and transfer the guts. And so that's what I did. I transferred my guts to this and put it back together, and I noticed that this button here was just not as clicky. It was sticking. It felt tight and sticky. And I was concerned that if I was to take it apart and try to mess around with it, maybe sand it or something, that it would, that I might break those pieces. And so I decided to go ahead and just email the company, Retro Fighters, and I just explained to them. I was very kind and, you know, about the situation. I said, hey, you know, something to the effect of, you know, I got the part, I put it back together, and after putting it together, I noticed this button is sticking. Do you have any suggestions, you know? Would you like to, you know, I may have mentioned, would you be up to replacing the controller? Is there any suggestions? They emailed me back. I mean, it was quick. That same day, they said, hey, what's your address? We'll just mail you a new one. I sent them my address, and I told them I'm more than happy to send back the controller. I'm not here to try to get another controller out of the deal or anything. And they just, the response was they sent me back another email with just the tracking number. So, and within 2 days, I had my new replacement for the controller, you know, that I had that was a little defective. So, I guess I just felt that I wanted to do this video and talk about this company in the sense that I really appreciate good customer service in a company. I run my own business. Good customer service is great. I also appreciate, you know, customers who are honest and sincere when they have an issue and coming and just talking to you, you know. And that's how I felt when I wanted to approach this, you know, rather than just being a jackass or something and, hey, my controller doesn't work and what the heck and whatever, you know. I was just kind about it. honest about it and, let them know that I wasn't, that this was going on and that I wanted to find a solution. And it was just very awesome that they responded by, getting this out to me right away. It would have been nice, sure, to have it's always nice to get a product when you buy it and it not be defective, or have something. But I understand that, crap happens in life, and, I just appreciate this. So anyhow, I'm happy. I haven't plugged this in. I just opened it up. I do like this controller. I think that if I was really going to get into playing the N64, this is a great controller to use. It feels pretty good. I think you can pick this up for like $25 or something. So anyhow, I just appreciate that, so there you go. Retro Fighters, great customer service for me in my experience. And thank you for sending me out another controller. I appreciate you watching my videos, and if you want to give a like and subscribe, have at it. And yeah, hope you're all having a great day or night or whatever time it is that you're watching this, and we'll smell you in the next video.